Yo, we got the one and only JROB the Chief in the building today. What's up?
What's good? We here.
The NBA draft went on. All these players are changing teams. What team you rooting for? The BET Awards just happened. Did you see all the twerking and Will Smith and Usher and all of that? Episode 69, baby, the freaky episode. The Queued Up Podcast, baby, the 4th of July, America.
Yeah.
Fireworks. Statue of Liberty. Give me, Chewy, I want all of it. The Titanic and shit. America. I want it. Yeah.
That's a tragic American.
What was that,
tragedy,
England?
but-
I was like,
Hey, look, we're not factual, okay? We're funny, all right?
The
That's what we
Republican
are.
side came out.
All right? Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Clap it up. Clap it
Let's
up.
go.
Clappity, clap, clap. Clappity, clap. Yo.
We back.
We are back. We are here. We're glad you guys are here. Round of applause for our last episode. It was actually a compilation episode of all the former guests we had on. Had a lot of dope guests on recently, but we got a dope one here right now. But we're gonna wait. So hold on. We gonna wait a little bit. We got my dog Calvin Productions in the building. We
Yes,
got my boy
sir.
Artie Reeps in the building. Gibby_Visions is back in the building. Radio Chewy looking like a handsome ass train robber right now in the building.
Red Dead
You know what I'm
Redemption.
saying? And I'm your boy Aaron Michael, and you guys are now locked into the Queued Up Podcast, man. We got a jam-packed episode. We got my dog Don Miliano in the building, too.
Yeah.
First he was a guest, now he's on the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
He's getting
sir.
content, but
In
who
the
is he
building.
getting content for? That's the question, because we got a staple in the AZ hip-hop scene.
Facts.
You might be our first artist that we've had on the show.
For real?
I think so. That I could,
Yeah. First
think
artist on episode 69.
On episode 69. I'm going to ask you about Kendrick and Drake. I have to ask, especially you, because you're an artist.
Yeah.
We go way back. Saw you when you first kind of got your come up and everything like that. When you
Right.
first started off locally in the scene, and then you blew up, made songs about NBA players and other artists and stuff
Right.
like that. Traveled around the country. You have another tour coming up soon with our
Right.
dog Futuristic. Been dropping projects for the last couple of years. You've been one of the most consistent artists in the game. A man who handles his business. My guy JROB the Chief in the building.
How y'all doing?
Yes, sir, man. Glad to have you here, dog. Glad we
Yes,
made
sir.
this happen. I came up to you randomly like, yo, I need you on the podcast. And the first thing you said was, bet.
Facts. Here's a shot.
Yeah, no, here's a shot. After that, yeah, we drank to it. And then once the cobwebs got cleared, we talked about it. I'm like, all right, let me see if you really wanted to be on it. You were down, bro.
Facts, for sure.
Nah, man, we're glad to have you here, dog.
Glad to be here.
Really appreciative. We're going to talk to J-Rob today about what he has going on and kind of how we got his start and what's in the future. We got another round of hot cues, which we're going to be talking about the BET Awards. Rick Ross getting beat up in Canada, possibly. Caitlin Clark came to Phoenix and low-key embarrassed us. You know, regular basketball Phoenix shit that happens. We get embarrassed by other more popular players. It just happens.
Right.
Not always.
Recently. Luka came here and did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up.
Anthony Edwards came here and deflowered our poor basketball court. And Caitlin Clark came over here and made Diana Taurasi look like shit.
It was a good game. She didn't make her look like shit.
It was a good game, but Diana, you can't talk all that shit then lose.
It's a team sport, bro.
Well, our team lost.
I watched the game. Diana looked good, but
I
it
did
was
too,
good.
and freaking.
I think they both had
Can
good
we just
first
acknowledge
quarters.
the fact that it was a sold-out show?
No, the WNBA,
$17,000.
W's been kind of cooking.
Yeah, kind of. It kind of has been.
Yeah. So
We know why.
we know why.
Yeah, we all know why.
Yep.
But speaking of cooking, speaking of somebody who's been in the kitchen, J-Rob, dog.
Yeah.
You have been. You dropped some unreleased music on us. We listened to it before the show. We can't really play it for you guys now, but when the time is right, hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. You will be able to hear it because he's gonna drop it.
Right.
But we got the exclusive scoop on it because we're cool and you're not. I'm joking. We love you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. But listening to your new music now, kind of like where you began, because you began full on hip hop, hard style, low key battle rap type music,
Right.
And now you're kind of evolving into being just more fluent in all types of genres, like whether it be like the day party type genre, maybe even I guess you could say country type vibes. What
Yeah.
was your inspiration behind that?
I've always wanted to make more melodic music, and I attempted it, and I feel like it was cool. But as I grew and stopped recording on FL Studio and went into Pro Tools and got plugins, you know, I've always listened to that vibe, like whether it's, you know, the Kid Inks, I've always been on Kid Ink back then.
Facts.
I was listening, you know, to Drake coming up, Tory Lanez, one of my favorite artists. You know what I mean? I've always been in the melodic stuff, and the country sound really came from just Summer 22 fall 22, being outside by the pool
Right.
with people on the east side and barbecuing and hearing country, and I seen Darius Rucker on the TV. I'm like, yo, I could do that. Like, like what? Like I could do that. You know what I mean? So
I could be Hootie. I could do that.
yeah. And so I went home that night and made like a country record, and it came out so easy. Like when I tell y'all,
Nice.
I'm talking too easy.
Mm.
It just flows out because you're telling a story in this type of music. You're telling real stories from your heart, so it just flows out naturally to where you're not sitting there forced to think about something that might rhyme with this or that.
Right.
When you're speaking on a real topic, and everything is real that I make, but when you're making that type of music, it just seems deeper and it just flows out easier, and I enjoy it.
No, I think the lane in which how popular country has become lately, like, because let's just keep it a buck. Country was usually in one side for one group of people typically.
Right.
You feel
For
me?
sure.
It was
For a
for
long
them.
time.
No, for
it
sure.
wasn't, even though I know a lot of like minorities, a lot of black people had their hand in starting country, had their
Right.
hand in being like the growth of country type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of it. And that shit gets stolen from us. Let's keep it a buck.
It's like everything that black people start. Once white people start doing it, black people be like, all right, I'm off that kind of thing.
But
And
now
that's
we
what
came
happened
back with a
country.
vengeance.
Yeah, like
Came
we
back
always
hot.
do.
Yeah.
Lil Nas
Yeah.
X of all people kind of,
Yeah.
jarred the door open.
Right.
And now we're having so many more artists that are kind of like, that doesn't look like typical country stars that are
Right.
becoming now. We got the Shaboozies. And of course, Darius Rucker's been in the game for a minute.
Right.
Who were some country artists that kind of inspired you?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Last summer actually, just that Morgan Wallen album drop.
Nice.
He just got hits. That's like the white Drake. I'm sorry, like, he just don't stop.
Nice.
Like they just don't stop. And I'm like, damn, that's hot. Damn, that's a fire record. Damn, I like that one. And it's like a record for every mood. And I feel like, man, I got like 25 country records ready to go for this album. And it's
Nice.
that simple. Like it's not. I won't call it simple because not everybody can do it.
Yeah.
But when you connect to a sound, I've always loved guitars in my music. So, well, you like the acoustics in that record I played. It just flows off so natural, and it's fun, man.
Yeah, no, you had two records that you let us listen to. Once again, thank you for that.
Yeah.
The first one was more of like an acoustic, kind of like maybe driving with like your lady type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Top
Or just-
down.
yeah, chill shit.
Yeah.
And that one was a really dope kind of introspective record. And then the second one was more like, hey, day party vibes, beer pong.
We're gonna dance.
Yeah, we gonna dance. I could probably play that at like the club, kind of like warming people up. At Whiskey Row, that's just gonna go off.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who is that?
Yeah.
Who made that? Is that Morgan? No, it's not Morgan. But we need Morgan on the remix.
Facts.
So no, bro. That music lane is definitely somewhere that's like untapped potential, and with how already like you said melodic you are, and like how you know how to control your sound and everything, it just works with you on that.
Yeah, appreciate you.
No problem. I'm gonna let RC go ahead and ask a question.
Yeah, actually, I got two questions. One, you mentioned tour coming up.
Yeah.
How do you prepare for a tour?
Mentally or just in general?
Just in general, like what do you do in the days and weeks leading up to that to make sure that you can withstand that level of performance?
Really just try to stay active in cardio, just because you're performing for an extended amount of time every night, back to back to back. Some days off, of course, but it's a workout. It's cardio. Try to eat right.
Yeah.
Musically, like I'm finishing up an album right now, so it's also like crunch time for that. So it's really just focused on all the music. Then you're also preparing merchandise, designs for merch. You know what I mean? How many tees you're gonna print? It's a process. Me and Mills will probably be up folding clothes the night before the tour, putting them in the buckets. You know what I'm saying? So
Dope.
really, just you're not prepared for it until like the first 3 dates already passed.
Really?
To be honest with you, yeah,
Really?
you're not prepared for it.
Nah.
Because the first date, like we go to LA, first date, that's a 6-hour drive to start. Then we get to LA, you got to set up the merch, do sound check. Once the ball's rolling, you pass that third show, it's easier. It becomes routine.
Gotcha.
Leaving family, leaving your lady, you know what I mean? It's a process. So it's more so just kind of living in the moment leading up to tour.
Dope. And I'm glad you mentioned eating right, because in one of the songs that you let us hear, you had a line about STK.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask if someone's coming from out of town and they're coming to Phoenix, what's 2 places you would recommend that they eat?
I like STK. That lobster pasta is fire.
Nice. Can't go wrong with STK.
You can't. There's a surf and turf joint on the west side. It's on 35th, where I always do my birthday party. Every year I do my birthday there. It's low cost. It's called Los Pinos Surf and Turf.
Okay.
It's fire food. You been there?
I haven't been over
Yeah,
there.
I gotta
I
go.
think I've seen it. I've seen it though.
It's right. It's just west of 35th and Camelback. Fire. You eat great. like you would at an SDK, I'm talking fraction of the cost.
Oh, let's
Damn.
go. I'm
See,
like,
we like
big
that.
fraction. Big fraction.
We
of the
like
cost.
balling on
Let's
the
go.
budget, goddamn.
Yeah.
All right, I don't mind spending $40 for a steak rather than freaking 120. So
Oh, you take $40 there, you eat great. Great. You wouldn't even believe it. You only be like, damn. It's that good.
See,
It's
I
that
need,
good.
especially with this goddamn economy. No, that's fire. Before I let Artie ask a question, I'm gonna ask you another one real quick. So you're gonna be going on tour, working with Futuristic. How has he kind of impacted your music career growing up?
So we first worked together in 2013.
Dang.
Yeah, we've been rocking for a minute. I had a baby on the way at the time, and I had just hit him. My manager at the time was like, "Yo, send it to this PayPal." I sent $250. Send him the feature, send him the money. He hit me. He's like, "Yo, who's this?" I'm like, "Yo, JROB, whatever." Like, "Oh, why you send me $250?" Because that wasn't the rate. Like that was way under the rate.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Yo, I really rock with the record. I got you. Don't worry about it." And then we booked him for my album release, mixtape release. It was mixtape back then, 2013. And we've been rocking 10 plus years. We went on tour together in 2016. That was a dope tour. I weighed a lot less back then, so I was crowd surfing. I was probably like 40
we
pounds.
all weighed a lot less back then. All right, freaking.
Yeah. So me and Futuristic, we just been tight ever since. Never bumped heads. You talking 11 years deep, not one negative conflict. You know what I mean? It's just good people. That's grown.
Fire.
No, Zach has always been a super solid dude. He's
Yeah.
always been super humble, even though he's went viral 40 times
Right.
on the internet and stuff like that. And he's been on like the Jimmy Kimmels and the Jimmy Fallons and
Right.
stuff. He's done so much, but the fact that he doesn't really ever get mentioned when it comes down to like Arizona hip hop, when
Right.
he's been one of the few ones to actually put on
Right.
for Arizona and put on for artists. And even back in the day, I remember his Prove It shows.
Yeah, he was
Like
doing
back when literally he used to give up and coming artists, like, yeah, we had to sell our own tickets, but at least it was a platform for us to
Right.
perform in front of other people. Me, Artie, Gibby, our boy Tariq, we all did that shit, and we all kind of got our feet in the mud with that.
Yeah. It's
Nobody-
crazy. I never did that.
Yeah.
I never did that.
Really?
Never.
It was smooth.
It was a fun time.
Yeah, I went to a few, but I was never on the lineup. But it was
And what year was that? Those shows?
Probably what he said, like
from 14 to
20
15.
14
Yeah,
to
about
15.
14. Yeah, I still
Yeah.
see pictures from what we used to wear back then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was like Club Red, right? Club Red.
Club Red and fucking Mesa.
Mesa, yeah.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Okay.
But no, that's really dope to see you guys still kind of rocking and then
Yeah.
like creating new sounds and bringing in new crowds and
Right.
stuff like that.
We got kids now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Freaking kid. He's been sober for what, like 2 years now, or something like that.
Just over a year. Yeah.
Yo,
That's
that's
dope.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's big.
That's dope.
That's
For real.
amazing for him, man. And you guys are both
Right.
fathers handling your shit, going on tour, being away from your family is hard, but you guys are still
Right.
doing it and putting on for yourselves and also for Phoenix. Like you guys
Right.
deserve to be mentioned in like, yo, what is Arizona rap? What is Arizona music in general?
Right.
It's you two. You guys are up there.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate that.
That's fire. There you go. Artie?
The question I have is, I've always seen that you're super consistent. Like since like years ago, you've consistently always put out music. I think a lot of artists go through, ebb and flows of ups and downs of having really high times where they're putting
Right.
out a shit ton of music, and then sometimes where they're putting out nothing. So I've always been curious, like, what are some principles that allowed you to stay consistent over all of those years?
I think it's easier for me because I record myself. I don't have to book a session. I'm on my own time. If I'm hot and I want to go let it out on the mic, I can. If I'm sad, I want to go let it out on the mic, I can. If I'm happy, I can. And I think that's key. A lot of artists don't know how to record themselves. They rely on an engineer. They rely on the studio. I've recorded myself since I was 15 years old. I honestly don't like being in the studio. I don't like going and being on other people's time.
Yeah.
So when you're on your own time, you could be up till 5 in the morning. You could be up at 5 in the morning. When I was younger, back in the times we were talking, I was up till 4, 5 a.m. recording. Now I like to record in the morning when the sun is up. I'm drinking coffee. Like, you know what I mean? I used to drink to record. Now I'm like, I'm chilling. The sun is up. I'm drinking coffee and I'm making music, and it's a good vibe. So I feel like the biggest key in my consistency was the fact that I was always on my own time.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Do you feel more comfortable like in the zone of being in like a home studio then rather than an actual recording studio?
Absolutely.
Like, proper? Gotcha.
By myself. My lady might be there. Kids might be around. Some of the homies might be around. You know what I mean? But my best records are when I'm secluded by myself. I can do weird, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The high notes.
Yeah, I feel weird. Like,
You know what I mean?
I feel
So, yeah.
I think that comfortability is kind of reflecting in your music now. Like you sound comfortable, you sound relaxed, you sound like you're chilling, but it's still engaging music. You feel me? Like it's not like just whatever, but it's just like, hey, I've been through the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've been late or fucking popping in the studio type shit, having a, you know, like, hey, sometimes you got to chill out a little bit and and get to that point of your life. So that's really cool to hear that in your music.
I think for what we heard, it almost takes a level of confidence to sound that laid back, like to just like Aaron said, like you've lived the life, you've experienced a lot, like you mentioned, you got kids and a family now, and so it takes a level of confidence to allow the music to reach that level of like, yo, I'm just literally just floating on this track now. That's exactly. Whereas when you're young and hungry, you just trying to like, let me at them.
Right.
And,
it's real.
Now you just like kind of floating. It reflects in the music for sure.
Thank you. No, that's real. And you know, having kids and being older, you want them to be able to listen to your music too.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
No, right.
Not even just that. My mom's like loves the new sounds.
Oh,
you know what
nice.
I'm saying? I'm not talking about stuff that I want my mom to hear. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
So it's just I'm in a happy place in general just because of that. The people around me are happy because of the vibe I'm on all the time. The family can listen to music. My family's more supportive than they've ever been just because the music is cleaner. It's positive. It's loving. Even when it's a little dark, it's still like in a happy place. You know what I mean? So,
see, I think the older I've gotten, the more I've kind of understood what the things around me affect my mood. Like whether it be the food, whether it be the music, whether it be what I see on the internet.
Right.
Like all that shit when you're young, you don't really think about it. You know, you could play GTA till fucking 4 a.m. and killing people on the game type shit, and it just doesn't bother you. You become numb.
It does, but you don't realize it. But
ain't no facts until now. When you're 30, you're like, man, I don't want to deal with all this killing. I don't want to hear about all this murder, guns, drugs, shit. Like I'm grown. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money, but legally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's real. Like you mentioned, the phone, the scrolling. You kind of got to be careful what you're starting your day with. Like my girl sometimes will be watching some ghetto stuff. I'm like, baby, why are you starting your day with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you're starting your day. It might not feel that way, but consciously, that's a negative, and it's impacting you in a way. And it may not. Like even me, I'll be watching people fight. You know, you wake up in the morning and sit on the toilet, whatever, and I'm like, damn, I'm watching some ghetto shit to start the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me not start my day like that. It's just trying to have the right influences, you know, just in general.
No, that's facts. Like you wouldn't wake up and just like take a shot of Henny before
you know what I'm saying.
So right,
why
like,
you didn't get up and just watch some brawls? No,
some Hennessy energy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's some Hennessy tequila mix energy.
Right.
Twitter nowadays. It'd be
Twitter is terrible.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I love Twitter though, but it's kind of.
I love Twitter
it's
too.
A guilty pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, man. Like fucking like even some UFC fights nowadays, they be like, damn. That shit kind of rough, but it's hard.
UFC.
I love the UFC. Don't get me wrong, but even then, it's still kind of like, all right, I have to like the fact that it's a competition and it's more about a showing of skills rather than just some ratchet shit. That makes it easiasier for me to digest.
Right.
And I know you're a big UFC fan. I know you're cool with a UFC fighter, like Sugar Sean O'Malley, who's from Is he from Arizona?
He's from Montana, but he's here. He's
an Arizonian now. Motherfuckers
sure.
love that guy. That guy's amazing. How was that friendship kind of been with you guys and like really being cool with one of the hottest top 5 fighters in the world right now?
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. That started. It's funny. I went to Vegas to watch my dog Mike Perry, who was in the UFC.
Shout out to Platinum Mike. There you go.
I went there to watch Mike fight. Got the tickets for Mike. We had time to kill. My boy Jabbar, you know Jabbar, he was at a meet and greet for Floyd Mayweather. And I'm like, whatever, I'm going to go to this because I like Max Holloway. I'm going to go to this Max Holloway giveaway, try to get something free, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm having a brew. And then Sean O'Malley walks in. I didn't know who he was at the time.
Yeah.
And Smo, you know Smo, the Smo?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, Sean O'Malley fighting out of Glendale, Arizona. I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, Glendale. Then I started paying attention. Then I go talk to him, like, yo, I'm out of Glendale too. You know what I mean? Let's link up. I wasn't verified on Instagram or nothing at the time.
Yeah.
Got verified probably like 3 months later. As soon as I got verified, I hit him like, yo, but let me make a record for you. Listen,
dope.
That blue check is big at the time. You know, now you can whatever. But he was like, let's do it. Made the record, sent it to him. The day I sent it to him, he's like, yo, can I post this? Posted it on his Instagram. It wasn't out yet, but we got together, shot the video. Dropped it on 420, and that's my biggest record. It's almost at 10 million streams right now.
Damn, that's fire.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
See, man, good things happen to good people, man, and you put yourself in that position, and it's just funny how like you randomly just ended up where you needed to be.
Right. I could have been at a different bar.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It would have never happened.
But you said randomly. What I've noticed through a lot of the stories that you're telling, it's like you make an emphasis on networking and like reaching out to Futuristic, and just like, yo, I'm gonna just shoot my shot with it. I don't even know if the 250 gonna get it done, but
I'm gonna do it.
It got it done, and like everything that you're saying, it sounds like you're intentional with like making those moves.
Facts. But the biggest thing is those moves can happen and you can leave in a dry. But I feel like where a lot of people fail is maintaining relationships.
Facts.
And that's one of the things that I do my best with is staying respectful to people, maintaining relationships. I'm not starstruck over nobody. I got big homies in the NBA. I got big fighters. All they for all they know is my bad. We right here. I never make them feel like I'm right here. I never make them feel like I'm up here. I just walk in with confidence wherever I go, and I'm just a positive, confident person. You know what I mean? So
I think that's how they want to be treated nowadays. Because I think a lot of people, like, if you're famous or one of the best at what you do, if you're in the NBA, NFL, if you're a professional fighter, whatever, and if you're good, you get your ass kicked. Your ass kissed, and you get a lot of yes men, a lot of yes people. Oh yeah, whatever you say, yeah. But they just want somebody real. Like, they're still humans. They still put on their pants. They still take shit. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
They still need water to survive. They're not gods.
Right.
So the fact that if you know how to talk their language and you're genuine in what you do, that's when I've seen a lot of opportunities open up for people. Is because, hey, I'm professional at what I do. Yeah. You know, I'm confident, even though I might not make the same amount of money you do or have the same amount of following. Like, I'm still good.
And I'm real.
And you're real. People want to fuck with real people.
That's real. So Tyron Woodley, same thing. Rap contest back when I was rapping, you know what I'm saying, 2019.
Yep.
Whoever won that would get on Sway and get 5 racks. I won it, but I was also strategic. I'm like, all right, he's from St. Louis. I'm going to throw on this Matthews Dickey jacket for this last video, which is pretty much like the YMCA, Boys and Girls Club for St. Louis.
Yeah.
He hit me. He's like, yo, is that a Matthews Dickey? Boom. As soon as I knew I won. As soon as he seen that. Linked up, and Sway was like, yo, JROB, you coming to South by Southwest next week, right? I was like, I don't know. He's like, you see what I did? So he planted that seed. Willie's hit me like a Wednesday of South by. He's like, yo, can you be at the airport by 1? I'm like, make it 3. I gotta hit the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? So from there, we just been tight. Some 5 years of friendship with Willie, and that's a UFC legend too. You know what I mean? And from there, met Mike Perry through Willie. Willie is really the key ingredient to all these fighters I'm connected to. So if I didn't link with him, I wouldn't linked with Mike Perry. If I didn't link with Mike, I would have met Sean. So just everything happens for a reason. Like you mentioned, just taking initiative and building those relationships is how it all starts. You know what I mean?
No, that's fucking fire, bro. That's
appreciate
amazing. Before we move on, I got one more question for you before we have you shout out everything. Did you see the Paeta versus Yuri fight, the last fight?
Saturday, I didn't. I saw the kick. I didn't see the fight.
Oh, shit. Where would you rank Alex right now, like pound for pound? Do you think he's one of the greatest already?
I wouldn't say the greatest of all time, but greatest in this time, yeah. I mean, he seems unstoppable besides what's the one L he took. But
Izzy got him.
It's just like, nobody's stopping him. I feel like it's easy.
Yeah.
Like,
he looks like just
I'm not
Terminator face.
Oh, yeah.
Just
no.
And I don't really follow the UFC, but every time I look up, he's on the screen fighting.
Right.
Like, I feel like he fights every other month.
Yeah.
Or like that's what it feels like for a casual fan.
Right.
He dead ass. He was called out. He was on vacation. I think Dana said he was like in Australia and got the call after Conor like broke his toe or whatever in training. And he's like, "Yo, you down to do this?" And Alex said, "Sure."
Oh, he wasn't supposed to be on the card?
No, he was not. Wow. No, because remember, this was supposed to be the Chandler Conor fight.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like 2-3 weeks before, maybe like no more than like a month before when they found out, then that's when they set up the Yuri and Alex fight. Yeah. And then he came and he was like, all right, after this, he's like, I'm going to go back on vacation for like another 2 weeks. So what do you mean another 2 weeks vacation, bro? Some guys only fight twice a year. You're fighting like once every 3 months.
He's not getting touched.
I know. He broke his toe after he kicked dude, like literally broke Yuri's freaking man bun. Like, how do you break somebody's man bun?
He broke his toe on his head?
I don't think he broke. I think he dislocated his toe.
Or dislocated.
Yeah, dislocated it.
But he like popped it back into place.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's a dog.
2-division champ. That dude is a monster, man.
Well, Dan Ige took his fight on hours' notice.
Yeah, literally a day of.
That was crazy. I thought that was crazy.
Nah, UFC is a different breed, bro. And then, like, for Sean O'Malley, like, for him to be who he is and for him to be as flamboyant as he is, like, white dude, tatted up, pink hair, and still be knocking motherfuckers out.
Go in there and handle business.
Yo, he's a real one.
His coaching staff is crazy. Like, I'm talking mental, breathing. His staff is crazy. It's deeper than just the physical when it comes to him. It's just crazy.
You gotta be. You're getting into a ring surrounded by a cage fence with another grown person who's equally the same size and weight as you, or at least you're supposed to be. Because some of these motherfuckers, they gained 30 pounds in 8 hours.
In an hour. Yeah. No, it's crazy because I did a fight at Sean's crib. We did it in the garage, and I got so much respect for these fighters because I did 3-minute rounds and it was 2.
What, you were fighting?
Yeah. I fought.
Oh shit!
I did boxing.
Okay.
And his boy Tim, he's like, yeah, JROB, guy got the same experience as you, same weight class. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's his Instagram? Like, I'm trying to see the guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, he doesn't have one. I'm like, all right, cool.
Shit.
Dog, I get there, we fight. I almost sleep dude in the first round. But like I'm not a fighter, so I'm like I got all excited, got aggressive. You know what I mean? Burnt. Second round come around, it's like all right, he started getting me and shit. Like I don't know how to save that energy because I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
Second round ended, it was like all right, cool. I was like, if I go into this third round, I'm getting slept.
Gassed.
I was like, yo, I'm an artist. I'm not a fighter. I was like, I'm good. But this cat had 7 years experience Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I'm like, dog, y'all set me up for failure.
Oh,
That's crazy.
damn.
But I didn't get licked like that. But if I would have gotten to the third round, I'd have been asleep for sure.
I mean,
because of gas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, Tim, you set me up. Homie was mad. He's like, I didn't know you didn't know I had 7 years. I was like, man, they said you was on my level. So the fact that I almost slept, dude, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? But I got so much respect for these fighters. I used to yell at the TV, like, what are you doing? Like, swing. Second round, you know what I mean? I'm like, dog, like, swing. Nah, bro, I understand. I get it.
Oh yeah, no, it's easy to be a coach from the couch. Like,
Yeah,
man,
for sure.
See, if that was me, no, that's not you. Okay,
Right.
not 2 rounds, let alone 5 rounds, like those championship fights.
5-minute rounds.
Oh, that's hell.
Gassed.
I can't punch for 20 seconds.
Yeah, just get on the treadmill and just run fast for 5 minutes.
Right.
Now imagine somebody punching you in the fucking nose.
and even like the internal, like the worry of getting hits, like you're stressing, your body's going through that mental stress, and you trying to like be precise in what you're throwing. It's just I
didn't even think about
drains
that.
you.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, because like you have to concentrate because you're not just trying to fucking flail and do like the robot type shit. Like you're actually trying to be precise.
Yeah.
And you're just like tensing. I can't.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, round of applause for my guy J-Rob, man.
Thank you.
Yo, J-Rob, do me a favor. Look at that camera right there. Let them know where they can find you real quick. Or, look at this one right. Yep, straight ahead.
You can find me everywhere at JROB the Chief. CHIEF is how you spell chief if you don't know.
Some of us don't know, okay?
No,
we live in Glendale or we live in Phoenix.
I before E except after C. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what I mean? But yeah, born and raised here, you know. JROB the Chief on all social medias.
Yes, sir. Big things coming for our dog J-Rob, man.
Yes, sir.
Super excited. We're gonna go ahead and get into our next segment. Can't even talk. Called Hot Cues. And if you're new to the channel, Hot Cues is a segment where we talk about different internet happenings, sports, music. Who got into another fight in downtown Phoenix type shit in front of Artie's bar. You know, just random, just fun shit. You know, shit like that. So y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yeah.
First one up on Hot Q. So the BET Awards went down this weekend, and it was, of course, a mixture of some good, some bad, and a little bit of ratchet. You know, just a smidge. I think they were making it rain on Sexyy Red in the middle of the audience. You know, from what I've seen with Chief Keef. Man. RC, I know you've seen it. I've seen clips. What did you think from the BET Awards this year?
Well, we watched the whole show. As with like all awards, me and my fiance, we invited people over and had the show on, some food, whatever. Personally, look, I know there's a conversation happening on Twitter. Personally, I thought it was dope. I liked it. I loved it. It was very ratchet. My girl she just doesn't understand the whole Sexyy Red thing. So her performance was kind of like, I just wish she would have went in a different direction with it. But overall, they honored Usher with the Lifetime Achievement Award or something like that. That was fire. Will Smith's performance brought a tear to my eye. It was dope. It was motivational, inspirational. So the award show was good. And I mean, they may have got the actual awards right. Like Killer Mike won Album of the Year. I thought that was right call.
That's amazing.
Nicki Minaj won Female Artist of the Year for I think the 8th year in a row, something like that.
Damn.
That's crazy to not give it to Sexyy Red though, I feel like.
Yeah, she definitely was like, I thought should have won, but it's Nicki. How can you really, especially with the year that she had with that album?
Right.
I kind of get it. But overall, I thought the award show was dope. Now, was it pretty ghetto? Yes. I hate to say this, and we never talk politics. The Democrats got to stop pandering. Yo.
Damn, Chewy Hornet.
It's corny, and I don't look. I don't talk politics, but it's so obvious. There's like, yo, we get it. Y'all want the black vote, and you should vote. Everybody should vote. But when you start doing too much, we're sitting there looking at the screen like, come on.
It's a parody of itself at this point. Like
literally, it's like literally that skit looked like some shit out of SNL. Like,
but not a good one
with Taraji, FaceTime, and Kamala. But other than all that, it was good. It was a good award show. They did it. They did all right.
I'm done with. J-Rob, did you watch it?
I was intending to watch it tonight. So
nice.
Shit.
Yeah,
I didn't spoil anything.
Nah, I mean, I'm good. I mean, the internet spoils everything. You know what I'm saying?
And you kind of know what the recipe is now.
Right.
You feel me? It's a weird clash of like the older generation having to understand who the fuck Sexyy Red is and why is she so damn popular.
Right. No, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to Nicki's album, so I don't, you know what I mean. So I don't know. But in my eyes, the most consistent artist on the female side has been Sexyy Red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do I listen to her? No. You know what I mean? Intentionally, no, and I ain't got nothing. There's nothing bad to say about it. It's just not my steez. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw they honored Usher, which makes me really want to go and watch it. I do feel like they should do more marketing before the BET Awards
to make you
for
care
sure
about it.
Aware.
Yeah.
Because to be real, I didn't even know the BET Awards was happening until they were already happening.
Wow. Yeah.
So and I'm on the internet. You know what I mean? I'm on it. But I'm gonna watch it tonight. I like Usher, so.
Dope.
No, I'm a big Usher fan, and I love that our people still have an award show. But should we break the glass? What are we doing? You know, like
What you mean?
What do you
come
mean?
on, man. Like,
Wait. But what specifically?
I think
What are we doing?
the BET Awards, it shines such a weird light on where we are with
Right.
hip hop and where we are as a culture. Because on one hand you have like, damn, Usher's a legend. Will Smith is a legend. Taraji P. Henson, she's an amazing actress. And she's been in the game for a minute. But on the other hand, and see, I'm gonna sound like that type of dude that doesn't like to have fun.
You're sounding like it.
That's fine. Hey, call me what you want to. All right. But like making it rain in the goddamn audience, like what the fuck are we doing, man?
Yo, man. Go ahead.
I get what he's saying because he's like we want to demand a certain level of respect, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what he's saying is we have one show per year where there's a spotlight, and if there's a certain image of the show, how can you change the image in other areas? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what he's saying.
We're confirming the stereotype.
To respond to what you're saying, I agree. There are parts that's ratchet. And it was funny, actually, watching the show, that whole Sexyy Red where they're throwing dollars, that wasn't a part of the show. So, like, somebody had a performance, and you could see the front of the stage, and then they cut to a commercial, and then they come back, and you just see ones on the ground. Like, literally, like, ones
Who goes to
spread out.
BET Awards with one? That's what's crazy.
Yeah, that's what type of time it is.
But to respond to what you're saying, everything can't be the NAACP image.
Right,
I'm not saying it got to be the NAACP, but goddamn, dude, at the Country Music Awards, did they come out fucking walking on, like riding in on horses?
No, but they get their country shit off. They get their country shit off.
Well, but see, I
That's
guess
black culture.
It's the equivalent. So what we do is like the equivalent of a shotgun on stage. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it. It's a.
Man,
I'm just saying everything that they think that we are, they watch that and they're like, yep,
that's
Artie.
I mean, I didn't watch it because, like JROB said, I don't think they market good enough for it because I had no fucking idea.
Because they know what it is now.
That shit happened, but it sounds like last time we talked about something like this, and yeah, you know, I think it's tough though because we want to basically be like, all right, look, this is like our culture, whether you like it or not, and that in a way demands a level of respect. But then also at the same time, we want to be like, I don't know, bro. It's tough. This is a tough one. Every time we talk about this, I'm kind of like split between y'all two opinions.
Now, in a vac, and I just got to preface why my take is so like I loved it because again, like any award show we talk about here on this show. Typically, me and my fiance, we're at the house. We invite family over. They usually happen on Sundays anyway. We got food. We've been playing spades all day. Yo, the show getting ready to start in like 10 minutes, whatever. All right, cool. Then we got the big speakers on with the TV. Like it's like
I think it's dope that y'all do that. I think that's dope.
And it's lovely. It really makes for a dope environment. Like, oh, y'all see this person? Y'all see? Yeah, dang, she got that shit on.
Yeah.
It's cool. So it definitely makes for a more. So in that vacuum of watching the show, like you're surrounded by love. It's family.
Right.
There's. Yo, y'all want some more food? I can go get some ice out of the one in the garage.
Okay, I don't mean to interrupt, but let me stop because I think you're speaking
likes the
more
vibes.
of the experience with your family rather than the actual show.
Well, no, but I'm saying when that's the case, what you're seeing on TV isn't as bad as when you're sitting on the toilet scrolling watching a clip.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
yeah, because you're too
saying.
busy with all that fun,
with the love and the charcuterie right in front of you.
But when you're alone in the bathroom taking that shit, and you're like, damn, what the fuck we doing?
Well,
that's
also
when you
you're
have more
looking
introspective.
But again, I'm watching this in real time without the comments, so it's like, yo, this is
because I wasn't there.
This is you wasn't there. Hey,
Uncle Ruckus wasn't there.
Yeah,
I would have been pissed off.
Like, yo, what
Revelation.
Who the fuck is this?
It
like
was dope,
when Shabuzi brought out
Jaquan.
Jaquan?
Yeah,
like you could tell he ain't performed in a good 20 years, and it's
that's
like
facts.
he's
Damn,
very
that's
excited,
facts.
and I get it. But it's like, yo,
Wait, was he doing too much?
Well, they did a mashup.
Of tips, yes.
Yeah,
As a DJ,
yeah.
I use it all the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay, but
they performed that mashup.
How was it?
He was happy to be there.
You can tell. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
was
Like
happy
he
to
ain't do
be
bad,
there.
but it was like, all right, you can tell he ain't.
It's J. Cole.
but
Yo,
see,
for him to
I
be
wish-
relevant again, like,
But that was my problem with Sexyy Red's performance. Her music needs energy. I really wished she had like literally
That hypeness.
a crew of people holding her up, doing this like Crime Mob, like on the stage.
Yeah.
With her music lends more to that, but she went more like of a presidential route with like a
Nobody.
White House built on stage with like Secret Service men, and it was more calmed down. But her music is like, yo, we trying to bring the
I mean,
energy.
at this point, she might actually be the president in about 3-4 years. So who the fuck knows?
Well, I know
don't
for her vodka promo, they used that vibe too, the presidential. So.
I mean, it was still a dope performance. Don't get me wrong. Like she's got the spotlight right now, but I just wish she brought a little more energy. And it's hard to say you too worried about looking good, but she was almost too worried about like just looking good and like being, I guess, cute.
Right.
Whereas her music is like, yo, shake that ass, let's go,
Right.
let's get it, like turn this up.
Get some dance moves out there, dance routine and shit.
It just could have used a little more of that,
Well,
in my opinion.
Wait, so she got her own vodka brand?
She got a flavor with a vodka company.
Oh, okay. Because I was curious. I'm like, I feel like a lot of these artists are coming out with like alcohol, and it's
Right.
like, do you guys think that? I feel like the market's gonna get too saturated.
oh, the market's been oversaturated.
But when you like an artist, you gonna go buy what they got.
True,
You know what I'm saying?
I've been wanting to try. I think
Drake's?
Shit, did he still?
That
make-
Virginia?
Yeah.
I was just talking to Jabbar about that. I ain't tried it, but it's still out there.
Oh, okay. I want to try that. I think Post
Yeah.
Malone's too. I think Posty has something I want to try too. I don't know.
Well,
I like beer.
But like,
He has a cigarette flavor ale.
cigarette flavor. Got the ashes left in it.
I know, right? Got real ashes from whatever.
Like Goldschlager, but with ashes.
Oh
That's
god!
crazy.
Instead of the tequila worm, it's the ash. You got to
That's
swirl it.
wild.
I know.
The tequila worm is the cigarette butt.
Yeah.
Hell no.
That should get you drunk. Well, speaking of somebody who wasn't at the BET Awards and they had quite a time, Rick Ross was apparently in Canada the other day. I forgot what event he was either performing at or he hosted.
It was Canada Day.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
him being in Canada on Canada Day.
Yeah.
We really asked for it. Huh? I mean,
Nah, for real.
kudos to him. But apparently at the event he was at, he told the DJ to play Not Like Us.
Yeah.
Even though he has his own diss of Drake. I don't know if they played
Nobody
it.
knows it. That's
Ain't nobody. They ain't slapping that.
This is the
Ain't nobody, well, you got to play somebody else's diss that you ain't even on. That's
Right.
kind of wild.
At least with a verse on it.
yeah,
I know, right?
yeah.
At least freestyling, nigga. Damn. But yeah. So he played it, and I guess some Canadians,
Right.
The roadmen didn't like that.
In Vancouver. Vancouver, Canadians.
yeah, there's some Vancouverans. They were not happy.
Boys didn't.
The Vancouver Grizzlies came.
Damn. Kyle Korver.
Brian Reeves and Mike Bibby.
Damn.
If y'all know, you know. Yeah, they weren't happy, and Rick Ross and his security team low key got beat up. Kind of not crazy bad. I think Rick was fine.
Nah, somebody got beat bad.
That big dude.
Well, Rick
The dude with the
sacrificed
dreads?
him.
Yeah,
Let's
the
get
big
someone who got
dude.
knocked out.
Bro, he was
Yeah,
done. He got up
bro.
like.
You know, y'all ever play Battlefront? And when you the Jedi and you lose and you drop to your knee, that's how he.
Yo,
died,
he
bro.
was down, and they was still getting him. Bah, he got up like, and you see Rick Ross hiding behind the fence.
Oh, he was
Yeah,
taking cover.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
he was
Rick
taking
got
cover
out
for
there.
sure. He was out of there.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, that's his security. Getting beat.
Damn.
He had that Ozempic speed. He dipped out.
But you,
Oh,
Wait, so all of that happened after he played Not Like Us?
yeah.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
you can hear it in the background.
Oh, during
Yeah.
it. He said during.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you can't look. Chewy, break the glass one more time.
pull the Canadian money out. What you say?
Oh, you're right.
This nigga's favorite prop.
This is his favorite prop. Every time we talk about Canada, pull it out.
You got a new wallet?
Yeah. Got me a Tony wallet.
Look, he keep it.
Okay.
my
shit.
wallet at home.
All right, brother. Upgrade.
Pull the Canadians out.
Still got them dusty cards in there,
All
but
right, here we go.
Hey, yo.
I'm just-
Damn. Let me see.
Drake paid him that before the show.
No. No, Chubbs gave me this when he came to Cake. He said, I ain't got no ones. I ain't got no dollar to tip you. So here,
No one's fine.
some can. I got it. When I go to Canada, hey, I'm gonna find you. I'm with y'all. I'm on y'all side. But break the glass again. Should we break it?
Speaking of which,
and give me the horse. All right, because I feel like I'm mounty right now. Thank you.
Speaking of,
I'm not proud to condone violence at
Right,
all.
right.
I don't condone violence, and I don't ever want to see anybody get beat up. But Canada, stand the fuck up. Congratulations on y'all standing up. All right, don't let that fake shit happen. Don't let nobody else come into your country on Canadian Day and play something about Canada's most fucking pressured freaking.
That's real.
Freaking like yeah. Because if I went to Compton, if I started fucking playing push-ups, I might get my ass beat.
No, that's real.
Right.
You might not make it out.
I'm not gonna make it out. My big ass is a target.
That's a good point.
I can never beat.
I like push-ups.
I like push-ups too.
I think push-ups was hard.
But time and place, don't.
But you know what's crazy is I was waiting for Kendrick to come with a banger like that. I'm like, everything was cold, but I'm like, yo, I like Element. Like I know Kendrick can make records. I'm like, dog, just give me a record, dog. He did it.
He did.
And I like both artists, so that's why I was kind of like,
he had to kind of dumb down his flow and sell out to make a mustard.
He definitely.
What?
You heard me.
That record was too easy for Kendrick to make, for sure.
That was
sell out.
Not really sell out, but like it wasn't his freaking hip hop, jazz, artsy fartsy.
But nobody wanted to hear that. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't trying to hear all that.
That's what I'm saying.
He did enough of that early in the battle. We got that.
But he want to call Drake too simple. Drake, they're not slow. But then he had to slow it down for us. Yeah, I'm saying, JROB, bomb it to it. You know what time it is? Bomb it. JROB, you're an artist.
Yeah.
You rap.
Yeah, I'm capable of it. Okay. Yes.
Who won?
Damn, don't do me like that.
No,
so look, can I be real?
Please.
I think Family Matters was a straight overall body. I think Family Matters was a body.
Yes.
You talking about 3 records in one.
Yes.
And he just that kept going. Now, club wise, bop wise, what's gonna make people dance?
Of course.
See, I had to look down there.
No, so you can say it.
Yeah,
what's gonna make niggas dance?
Yeah.
That like us is like. I ain't gonna lie, I avoided listening to it because I'm like, damn, I feel like that's gonna go hard. I heard it once on my phone. I'm like, yo, because he dropped that 20, 30 minutes after Drake dropped. My lady was shopping in like Macy's or something. And I'm sitting there on a chair like this. I'm like, oh, let me listen to it. It was hard, but I probably waited a good week to listen to it again because I knew I was gonna like it, and I like Drake. You know what I'm saying? I just think Family Matters was crazy.
So you say Family Matters was the best track out the whole disc?
It was the best overall because it was still a bop in a way, and it still had the lyricism. Then you do the beat switch, and then you do another beat switch. I think it was the best overall record.
That sounds awfully familiar to what some podcast hosts on this very set right here typically says. I don't know.
But you don't just say that. You say that, and then a bunch of gas like Kendrick sold out.
Kendrick, from what Kendrick usually does, that's not a record he typically makes. He doesn't make LA anthem records like that.
What are you talking? Good Kid, Mad City is literally. I'm from LA and I'm
okay, but I'm talking about like a club where the LA bop where like niggas is like walking to.
So just because he hasn't hit one like this out of the park,
I'm just saying for the fact that he had to go down to the most like
you're looking for
to the most
to
like
on,
ground level to find like, hey, now you want to call on your LA homies. Not saying he never put on anybody.
No,
not saying he never did that. I'm just saying for him to have to stoop that low. To win,
bro.
I don't think
he didn't make the ABC song. It's still a fucking record.
A minor.
That was hard, dog. I don't think he stooped low. I think he stooped to what he knew he wasn't doing, which was making a record. He was giving us the lyrical miracle shit, and I didn't want to hear it no more. And it ain't like I hit him like I wasn't like Kendrick. I don't want to hear that. But in my head, like, I was telling the homies, I'm like, yo, all right. It's cool, but like I know Kendrick can make records. I like Element. I'm allergic to a bit, nigga. Like I like that shit. And he came out and gave that kind of vibe, and I was like, all right, thank you. This is what I've been asking for.
Yeah.
And his city state just got behind it, and that's.
Go ahead, Artie.
Because you saying he like sold out or like went rudimentary to utilize that type of style, bro. That's actually a style from where he is actually from.
Thank you.
So that means that he didn't dwindle it down. He dug into something that is rightfully his to use.
And also, he did something that not everybody can do. Let's not act like you could just drop a #1 record and get 1 billion streams on a record. Like,
okay, no.
It's
not about him dropping a record and going number one. It was the content that made it go #1 because it was against Drake. If it was against anybody else or if it was just a regular song, it would have done numbers and maybe go #1. But I think the fact that it was in the middle of one of the most high-profile rap beefs that we probably have ever seen since Biggie and Tupac, and luckily it didn't go down to somebody had to go.
Right.
You feel me?
But see, this is okay. But and this is my this is my issue. So you're saying that the circumstances created the opportunity for somebody to have a #1 record, which ended up being Kendrick.
Yeah.
Okay, but if Drake would have had that, would you have said he dumbed it down or stooped down to some level? Like you're discrediting Kendrick for making a fire record.
I think it's harder with Drake because Drake has made so many other types of records. I'm not saying Kendrick hasn't, but Drake has been a chameleon in the game. Drake has been able to say, "Hey, I done."
That's one way of putting it.
That's one way of putting
What's the other way?
I think if Drake would have came out with like Summer 16 vibes, he would have gone crazy. Like that revenge vibe, he would have gone crazy for the summer too. Like I said, Family Matters is a fire record.
Mm-hmm.
Like Us is a bop, and that's where Kendrick won. Is the fact that that's a record that could be played in the club, people could dance to it. It's what everybody wanted to hear because the general consumer doesn't want to hear lyrical miracle.
Right. Yeah, all the time.
And that's what he was targeted with that record, was a general consumer. But I still think Family Matters was the best record.
Thank you.
Overall throughout the beef. The most playable record, like Us. I think the best record, Family Matters.
Anything to latch on to.
Nah.
I'm glad, Aaron. I'm glad after 10 guests.
Y'all laughed at me.
You asked
Y'all
everybody
laughed
that
at
came
me.
and sat on this couch.
Y'all called me crazy. Chewy over there rolling it. Chewy over there rolling his eyes. All right. Hey, 1 out of 10. Hey, a yes is still a yes. You go to the bar. You go to the bar. You talk to 10 women. You get 1 yes. Hey, that's a yes.
Right.
Hey.
I like both artists. I'm
a fan of both.
I love Drake, and honestly, I thought "Family Matters" was the like dopest song that I heard from Drake in a long time. Me personally,
I agree.
So I was like, "Yo, I'll take it." Like I've said, this battle brought out the best and worst of each of them. It brought out the worst because we're mudslinging, calling people domestic violence, pedophiles, like all of that. I'm not here for that. But then it brought out the best because we got great music out of it still. So.
Not for real. I agree. Drake hasn't been Drake like he was on Family Matters in a while. I'm not trying to hear the 21 Savage Drake. Like I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to hear that Summer 16, and that's what I feel like he gave us with Family Matters. And like I said, with Kendrick, he brought us into that West Coast vibe. Like The Element was a West Coast type record. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like both of them came out and got the best versions of themselves out of that.
I really would have had a stronger leg to stand on if Drake did not drop the Heart Part 6. If he would have just kept that one away,
that was a
Family
white
Matters.
flag.
Yeah,
just leave it on Family Matters, or at least drop something better, and don't be like, just, God damn.
I thought he could have dropped a bop after that, and then we would be talking about which bop is better.
I don't think,
but it's so hard. Go ahead, Artie.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to do that because even in Not Like Us, Kendrick actually says, I can't remember exactly what line, he's like basically saying I got more. So I think that Drake was kind of like, I think if I cut this shit right now, it's not like, maybe people will perceive it as a loss, maybe people won't, and we can just kind of leave it as like a let the world decide. But I think he didn't want to go down another path to really see like, what does this nigga really have in the fucking...
No, I just think as soon as the whole West Coast got involved with this shit, and then now Kendrick has all those other artists that he can bank on, and you got Mustard, one of the most established, at least, West Coast producers in the game.
Right.
Toronto doesn't have that. Who is Drake gonna call? Smiley?
He can't call Tory.
The Weeknd? He can't. Tory in jail, and they used to hate each other. The Weeknd, they hate each other.
But they got cool again. Drake and Tory got cool again.
Whoa, yeah.
But I personally think, Tory, I like Tory. So
I love Tory.
I ain't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I think Tory was one of the most talented overall artists. Genre switcher, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Alone at Prom is fucking Tory. Tory's
fire. Same
I still
thing.
bump that shit like every week.
Got niggas listening to 80 synth wave. Only Tory can do that.
That Ballad of a Bad Man is just like,
oh my god,
ridiculous.
Yeah, freaking Lady from Venus, all that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing cocaine in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I'm living my best life when I listen to that shit. But all right, hey, a man of class, all right? JROB, you are a man of class. You're a classy individual.
With Aaron.
And I hope your tour sells out double now. All right?
Appreciate you.
Double, triple now, okay? See, we need him back. He knows what he's talking about. Y'all don't know shit.
Now, speaking of, KD's at Drake's house right now.
Yo,
I don't know if y'all saw that.
I did see you.
Oh, no, I didn't. I missed that.
I really feel like having these bigger athletes here is bringing that Hollywood, Los Angeles vibe to our city.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Hollywood, fucking Los Angeles prices too. God,
Nah, for real. This is a little baby LA. Traffic.
For real.
Traffic
like,
is
damn.
traffic, fucking food, dog. You can spend $30 at McDonald's getting a fucking McDouble nowadays.
It's crazy.
Nah, bro.
Happy Meal is like $7.
Bro, I got to get this off my chest. I went to the Mexican spot the other day.
The fries.
Since when is a fucking burrito $10?
Crazy.
And I'm not telling nobody how to price their food, but I remember when prices was different. Like literally a burrito, just a burrito was like $12 after tax.
Not even counting the red or
that's
green sauce.
crazy.
Remember them rolled tacos was like $4.50 at midnight?
Literally.
Nah, them shits is $10 now.
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
kind-
And it's
what
3 of them.
What kind of sauce you get, red or green?
From Oscar.
He gonna judge you.
Red.
No, your real one.
Yeah.
Artie?
Wow, what's
you,
wrong
I
with
go green.
green?
Yeah, no, I fuck
both.
with green sometimes.
Why y'all both said the same time? What's wrong with green? So you a green sauce?
Yeah, I'm green.
I'm
Green.
red.
It
I'm
depends
gonna
on
hit
what,
the police, get the green.
Down red or green?
Green sauce, okay.
Green.
Yep.
Nah, okay.
See, yeah, that's
See?
I'm.
Any sauce. Green
or red ain't, neither of them are really spicy, but
Sometimes the red be too much.
Man up. I love you, Gibby.
Grow up.
like the
I
taste.
nah. Give me chewy red or green.
Green. I think green tastes better.
I think so too.
Depends.
I'm disappointed in you.
I think it depends on what it is, but green seems to be overall work better.
More compatible with
Yeah, more-
different
Okay,
foods.
that's
true.
a good way to put it. But yes, I still go green.
Red.
Because like a breakfast burrito, I feel like red almost goes a little better.
I agree with you because you're gonna put hot sauce on the
Yeah.
egg and bacon.
Yeah,
you know what
putting
I'm
green sauce on a breakfast burrito
It's
is
a little weird.
different
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm just trying to see. Oh, so you fan? What spot you going to? You fancy? You make that at home?
He be making that at the crib.
See, okay.
He be throwing shit together.
I always keep some in my back pocket. I stay ready.
I'm like, hey, bro, how you make that? He said, I don't even know.
No, he knows. He ain't telling you. Don knows. He ain't telling.
He just
Don,
be
you
throwing
gatekeeping the
Don got that. Don got that Ed Goodburger secret sauce. He ain't telling nobody.
I ain't gonna. That's how I cook too. I'd be like throwing shit together. Concoction.
Yeah, I work there. I'll be the cashier. Speaking of bringing the sauce to Phoenix, Caitlin Clark came for the Indiana Fever that played against the Mercury. It was a hype game. It was a sellout crowd. Chewy sang at halftime. It was beautiful.
Did.
And the Fever, they were down by 15 at one point, maybe even more.
Fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, well, at least third, fourth quarter, I think. But they made a comeback, and they fucking won. They beat us. Caitlin was almost, I think she was one rebound away from a triple-double. I think
That's
she had
right.
15-9.
Oh, yeah, she
They
did.
said it was a WNBA. It was
And she had-
going to be the WNBA's first ever triple double.
No
rookie
rookie has ever had
Rookie.
a
Okay. I heard that. I was like, that's what the fuck.
And I'm sure they were making sure she couldn't get that. I'm sure they.
Oh, they were.
Well, I don't know. They kind of dragged it. Was it me or did they drag the last like portion of that game out? Because there was something happened where like the Fever got fouled, but was it really a foul? Like towards the end of the game, like it was one of them situations where you could tell they was trying to make it interesting.
Well, I think it was already kind of interesting. Like, look, right now the W's been on a fucking tear. Angel Reese has been killing it. It sucks that Cameron Brink got hurt.
Right, no, that
Caitlin
does
Clark
suck.
has been coming up. The Aces are still the beast. Asia Wilson's fucking amazing. The women's basketball, congrats to them because that shit is growing and it's fun to watch now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's actually
I
very
definitely watched a game the other day, a full game.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
you weren't even
I
mad
watched
at
this
it.
one.
I ain't gonna lie. We know why I watched it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, why did you watch it?
Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I've never watched. I'm not bashing the Mercury. I just never took the time to be like, I want to watch a game. But Caitlin Clark has really been making a lot of people want to watch. I haven't watched a Chicago Sky game unless they were playing the Indiana Fever. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really feel like she changed the game for them. They're not flying coach anymore. You could bet. You could bet on a WNBA.
Well, you weren't able to bet
props.
on-
You could bet player props now.
You weren't able to do props before this year?
No.
Wow. What the fuck are y'all
No.
doing, W?
Even in the, I was trying to bet on the game between Caitlin Clark and the other
Angel Reese?
Angel, yeah. I couldn't bet on players individually for that game.
Wow.
On which one?
Just in general, I was trying to bet on like game winner and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, this limited selections.
Well, I think Caitlin Clark. We have to give her props because the fact that she's getting so much like notoriety,
Right.
A lot of it's fucking hate,
Nah.
literally from a lot of people. A lot of people are calling it hate. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, they don't want to see a white woman succeed because
Right,
there's a lot
right.
of black." You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of crazy talk. When she's a rookie. Rookies are gonna get. They have to go through this shit. LeBron
No, they
went
do.
through it. You know what I'm saying? Jordan went through it. It's hard for Ricky. Wemby went through that shit.
Right.
So it's hard. But the fact that she's still holding it down and actually winning games and making the W more entertaining to watch, that's just going to be a big bag for all of them.
I think they won 5 of their last 6 games.
That was their biggest comeback of the year so far. So
and not to mention a nosebleed was like $250 yesterday.
Oh hell,
damn.
$250 would get you courtside with 2 beers back in the old.
That's what I'm trying to
WNBA.
tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we know why people are watching. We know why these tickets are inflated, and I feel like she's doing her thing for real.
Think about that, bro. They might have made more money in like one game
than they did all season.
Ever.
Yeah, because I don't know how the WNBA games usually go, but back when I was working there, for the WNBA they only had the lower bowl open.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even sit in the 200 level.
No,
because it's just like there's not enough to even fill the lower bowl.
200s were
$250.
$250.
Sellout is crazy.
God damn,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
man. See, I don't know.
It's a new era.
No,
gentlemen.
you know.
It's a new era.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know if I would do that for a Mercury game like that just yet, but I will do that when the Lakers do come into town because our last hot Q is going to be talking about how Bronny James was actually drafted by the Lakers at pick number 55.
Right.
And now he's going to be playing with his dad. The first ever father-son duo in the NBA ever has finally happened.
Incredible.
That's crazy.
On the same fucking team. J-Rob, I know you're a big sports guy. How do you feel about Bronny getting drafted and where the Lakers are looking right now?
I'm a Suns fan, so you know what I'm saying?
Fuck him. Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm a LeBron James fan too, so when he did go there, that's kind of made it hard because I've always liked Bron. That's, you know what I mean? That's our era. But for any father, I mean, I don't talk down on the situation. Any father's going to try to put their son in a position to win. And that's what he did. But we knew that when he was in Sierra Canyon. We knew that when he was at USC.
Yeah.
Nobody should be surprised that this is what happened.
Yeah, people are screaming nepotism from the high heavens, but hey, man, look, it is what it is. All right, brothers got over. Deal with it. You know, shit.
But well, and like, did anybody else get pushed back when like Giannis had his brothers in the league?
Come on.
And Goran Dragic. I remember when the Suns had Zoran Dragic.
I forgot about his brother.
Goran's brother. Like we brought him. We went and found him off overseas somewhere,
right?
And literally signed him to an NBA contract.
Yeah, right. But Zoran can actually kind of hoop. I don't know about Thanasis and the other.
He wasn't getting no.
Thanasis, bro, I could do what Thanasis is doing. I can make turnovers and get shot clock violations. You know what I'm saying? Like
Thanasis' highlight reel, like whoever made that of like him getting hung. And doing hook shot air balls and
Dame, like
he literally a Scooby Doo character out there in the court sometimes.
But Bronny's got time to develop. That's the thing is he's got time. He's got good coaching. He's got his pops. I think he will. Garbage time, garbage time. But who? There's plenty of players right now that needed time to develop. Even Jokic, like you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Second round pick. Nobody knew who that was. Nobody. You know what I mean? Some of these. Greg Oden, number 1 overall pick.
Yep.
Where's he at?
Well, Greg was hurt.
Injuries, but still.
Markelle Fultz.
Oh, yeah, the Markelle.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Bronny is in a good situation, but also I think he's probably in one of the toughest situations. Think about it.
Yeah.
You're playing, and with all these young asshole trolls on Twitter now, and all you're going to get is all these, oh, well, your daddy can't save you. Like, if you miss a shot, you airball, you get crossed, you get dunked on. It's everything you do is going to be fucking first page news.
Imagine.
But imagine, my bad.
Oh, no, you good.
Imagine the practices. Like, you practicing second string. You're not playing with your dad. So who's probably going to guard you every practice? You're going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get better.
Imagine how your dad talks shit to you in the scrimmage. That's why I'm fucking your mom.
Boy, I'm going to whoop your ass.
Hey, yo. That's why I'm fucking your mom.
That's why your mom making
you still doing that same shit you did when you were 3 years old, huh?
Boy, what I tell you about that?
Stop digging in your booty, son.
No, I feel like any and everybody
home, take out the trash.
would love to be in that position, or maybe not that position specifically, because it does come with a lot of criticism. But as a father, it is dope to be like, yo, like if any opportunity I can give to any one of my kids, of course, at the highest level, I'm gonna try to maximize that.
A roofing company that you own a roofing company, you're gonna work till you can't work, you're gonna hand the keys to your son
all day long.
That's what LeBron is doing.
Yeah, now the first thing Bronny has to do is move out. Bronny, you got your own money, move out. You think so? Oh yeah, get out.
He ain't going nowhere.
No. You gotta treat your pop. Hey, what's up, LeBron? You ain't dad. You ain't dad.
I kind of agree.
You ain't
with
pops.
that.
No, you gotta move out.
Did you tell Shedeur to move out?
Shedeur ain't in the league right now.
But that's
different.
They're on the same team.
But Shedur's not playing. Dion ain't fucking lining up though. Dion's not still playing.
he's his coach. It's even worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But we've seen player coaches before. We've seen that shit. I don't really. That's kind of a different dynamic. That's like Austin being coached by Doc Rivers.
Did Ken Griffey live with his dad?
I don't know.
But also Shador is in college. Bronny just graduated high school. You want a person that just graduated in May to
That
move
nigga's
out
a millionaire
already?
now.
No, I know.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
You're 19. You're still growing. Stick with me for the 2
Get
years
out.
at least.
Yeah.
Nah, there's players that still live with their mom. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
like, it kind of makes sense now. Now I think about it, just because I thought about it a little bit more, because you don't want a 19-year-old with that much
Money,
potential,
clout.
money, power out by himself
In L.A.
in LA. If he's with his pops can at least kind of guide him and be like, yo.
But he
gotta
gotta
make that
learn
decision.
though. Look, all the hoochie, all the old freaking used to be banging ass models, and now they 42 finessing these young motherfuckers like Jalen Green getting finessed, like how PJ Washington got finessed, how LaMelo Ball got finessed. They're all gonna be on Bronny.
Yeah, but
let him learn.
No.
Look
let him
there's
learn.
a reason why Michael Jordan's sons didn't make it to the league like that.
He's one of them still bagged Scottie Pippen's ex-wife though. So.
Yeah, but
I
come
mean,
on.
she kind of easy.
That's what I'm saying. There's a reason he didn't make it to the league, and it's not a bash at Jordan, but their pops wasn't there guiding them throughout the way.
Yeah.
You busy in the casinos. You busy doing all the same shit Jalen Green doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to guide your son and help him grow into that potential that he has. If he's 21 when he moves out, 22, cool.
See, maybe because I'm not a parent like you.
That's probably why.
Maybe I don't really get it the same.
But you don't have to be a parent to just understand that, like, yo, any opportunity, any advantage I can give my kid, that's what we all out here working for in the first place.
I'm not saying you can't help, but I'm also saying you don't want to stunt their growth, especially now that, hey, you in a grown man league, like you in the NBA now. And not saying you can't still live with your pops and with your family, but it's also, it kind of helps to kind of go away a little bit. Like, I appreciated my mom more when I moved out. Because living with my mom every day, I was like, yeah, it's my mom.
No, that's real. But I get what you're saying, because you got to go to practices. You got to go to games together. You got to travel together. Then you got to go home together. It's a lot of time. But it's also, you got to teach. There's a reason LeBron has been in the league for going on to the 21st year. It's because he had structure. So if he teaches Bronny that structure, you can keep that going.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it happens, man. That's Hot Cues.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got one more segment, then we're going to get up out of here, okay?
Yep.
Cool. Last segment of the day. Since we talked about Bronny and basketball, we're just going to roll right into it. Free agency has officially started the other day. Guys have been moving teams and stuff like that. Raise your hand if you're a Suns fan. Uh-huh. There you go. Raise your hand if you're not a Suns fan. Don, who's your team again?
LA, baby.
What's LA?
Okay.
Why? He's not even from L.A.
Damn.
He don't even know why he a Lakers fan. He don't know why.
But see, JROB, I have to say something, though.
I'm a Rams fan, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, but
okay.
I'll tell you why.
Uh-huh.
I'm a St. Louis Rams fan. My pops grew up in St. Louis. I was cutting grass in St. Louis 3 months every summer.
Okay.
That's what I saw, because you know what? There's no real Cardinals fans.
Damn.
When I'm 8, 9, 10, nobody was wearing Cardinals gear, because nobody was Cardinals fans in 2000.
Look, we have a very terrible, shitty fan base, true. But damn it, that's why I always say that if you grew up, or at least if you are mainly a Cardinals fan, you're allowed to have a secondary backup team because they let you down. What do you mean,
I'm a Rams fan, and my Rams let me down for years. I never switched. I never folded. I was exposed to Rams gear. My grandpa had St. Louis Rams season tickets, so that's what I saw.
Nice.
My dad would buy a Miami Dolphins hat because he liked Dan Marino, and I would buy my Rams hat because that's what I liked. And I'm a real Rams fan. So.
See, but at least y'all had like freaking, what was it, the Kurt Warner days and Torrey Hole and Marshall Falk. At least y'all had some good shit.
They did.
Yeah,
You know
but I ain't gonna lie, I was like 8, 9 at that time, so I didn't really. I mean, I was playing on like NFL 2K. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was running that with Marshall Falk. But to be realistic, I didn't become a Rams fan until I watched them lose against the Patriots. I didn't care about football like that until I watched that Super Bowl and watched them lose. That field goal missed and come back and make it. And I'm like, damn, I like football. And that's when I was like, all right, I'm a Rams fan. After they lost the Super Bowl, not the win.
That's
you know
really rare to become a fan
tough.
after a team loses. I respect that. I respect that.
So, yeah.
I hated football after we lost to the Steelers. And I thought the Cardinals could actually win.
I mean, I was rooting for the Cardinals
Cursed,
for the
bro.
city. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
cursed.
Is that when you started deciding, Aaron, to pick up another team?
No, I've been a fan of the Packers ever since I used to play Madden as a kid. I used to beat my cousin's ass. And
With Brett Favre?
Favre, Dorsey Levens,
Yeah.
Schroeder, Antonio Freeman, Bubba Franks, Leroy Butler. I know my shit.
Yeah.
I was a fan. I used to beat my cousin Marcus's ass, and like one time he slammed like my N64 controller, and my dad walked in like, "Oh, you ain't paid for that."
What, you play NFL Game Day?
Not Game Day. No, it was man. I played a little bit of Game Day, but Game Day was so janky. Like if you blocked the field goal, it would just be continuously looped, and the game would be fucked.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like, it'll be like a giant mosh pit of players, and the game would just be over.
I think NFL Blitz was the best.
Blitz
best
was
game.
fire.
Fucking Blitz. I remember
Fire.
playing the Shadow Blitz.
That shit was
I remember
crazy.
that's the one where you get hit and a lightning bolt was striking shit.
Like you just literally fling somebody up eight fucking feet to the air.
NFL Blitz and NBA Jam were two of the best sports games
Facts.
ever.
See, Blitz almost got me into a couple of fights at Cobra because I used to either if I either if I win or lose, man, you're gonna hear it. But NBA Jam, NBA shit. Let's get back on it. The Suns made some moves. They drafted a player named Ryan Dunn from Virginia, about 6'6", 6'7", defensive.
6'7", yeah.
Yeah, apparently they called him the best defensive player in this year's draft.
Loved him in
He's like
Jack.
Mikal Bridges in a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't shoot.
Very, very good defender in the paint. He can't shoot though.
Got to get a shot.
But he can
going.
finish. He can finish a basket.
Mm-hmm. Some other kid named Uso Ighodaro.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
He's from out here.
Oh, I heard he is from out here.
He's from out here.
But he went to school. I think he played at Marquette.
I don't know. I don't know where he went to college.
Okay.
But even him, he's a good paint defender.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're kind of focused on without spending too much money. Was
he's athletic. We need athletes because we have all these Slovenian centers. No offense to Nurk, and I don't want to be on a Nurk hate wagon.
I think he's gone.
You think
You
he's
think so?
gone?
Yeah.
Who's going to take him?
I don't know.
Who's gonna replace him?
Doesn't he have
But you know what,
like 2 years?
But you know what? If he was going to be gone, he probably would have been gone. Draft
Nurk
day.
is not leaving. I heard too
Yeah, I
many
don't think
reports
so.
saying that Nurk is staying. We're running back our top 7. So we re-signed Royce O'Neal. Still got Grayson. I think we still got David Roddy. We just signed Mason Plumlee.
I like that pickup a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's solid.
I like that pickup a lot.
So we got a
I really wanted Tyler Kolek in the first
Oh,
round.
yeah.
And I wanted him to. I was telling my boy that we got to trade up to get top 40. He went like 36. And then we traded to get the 40th pick. But I wanted Tyler Kolek. He like, they say our priority is a point guard, and we still haven't signed one.
Yeah, Kolek could hoop, but I heard the boy can't read. Like I heard he
don't
scored
gotta
the
read.
lowest. I know, but I heard he scored the lowest. Like, but we need IQ though.
If you can
'Cause
read,
you know,
if you
we
can read the
turnovers
court,
we had.
You talking about actually read or read the defense?
No, like actually read.
if you can read the defense, that's all I care to read. You need to do on a basketball court.
Yeah, what
Read
are
the
we talking
defense.
about?
But if you can't read the plays, that's the problem. Like, who's Durante? Nigga, Kevin Durant.
I'm trying to fucking sound it out.
Yo, this is a grown man we talking about. I'm
Who
sure
the hell
he can
Divine
read,
Bookums?
dog.
Devon Bookums.
Hell no.
Like,
Floyd Mayweather can't read that good.
Yeah, but
He's the
Floyd, all you
greatest-
got to do is focus on one
greatest of all
person.
time.
Kevin
Yeah, Kevin Garnett. Butcher.
Kevin Garnett. What's that word?
Equivalent?
Nah, it wasn't equivalent.
Yeah, it was.
It was equivalent.
It was equivalent.
Was it? What he said? How did
But he said qualific
Yo,
Kevin, I ain't
on
hood
the
though.
little spinner thing, right? On that word was definitely equivalent that he fucked
And
up.
he's not the point guard, so that's not that bad.
Okay, you
either.
make it.
You damn right I am.
Speaking of point guards, though, Chris Paul,
Chris
Yo,
Paul.
I thought he was coming back. I ain't gonna lie.
Why? I know.
would've
Why
loved
did he
it.
not come back?
I would have loved it.
Chewy carpet bomb him. Chris, we loved you. Damn it.
Nah, like I thought
You
you
wanna
wanted
win?
a ring. I thought you wanted a ring, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah,
he is
you
going to
ain't
go.
doing that
Wemby is going to be a fucking problem. I am terrified.
Nah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He might break the all-time like in-season assist record playing with Victor.
Just literally throw it up anywhere near the rim.
throw that.
Literally Lob City. bro.
Lob City 2.0 right there.
Because people don't really remember because the NBA season ended, but Wemby was kind of getting a Caitlin Clark treatment. Nobody wanted to pass him the ball.
Right.
Like, Wemby's open. He's 7 foot goddamn 6, and he can reach over the rim standing, and they didn't want to get in the ball.
Yeah.
They want to shoot from fucking half
He
court
worked
like
for
Steph
it, yeah.
Curry. Like, bro, he's better than you. Just admit it.
He can see the hoop better.
Yeah, dude's a hater. Paul George to the Sixers now.
Sixers,
Clippers are
yeah.
back to being ass.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with the Warriors? Because I know they stopped pursuing Clay for Paul, and then now they got none of them.
Apparently, they're trying to go after Lauri Markkanen.
That'd be nasty, actually. Damn.
Ooh, that's actually good.
Yeah.
But will Utah trade Laurie to somebody in the Western Conference?
Hell no.
I know. I
Well,
think
I didn't
pieces
think
is
Golden
pieces.
State would trade Clay in
To
in the
Dallas,
Western-
you right.
Yeah. So
And it's
we
not like
see that
Utah's going to
coming.
win next year, so they probably just getting whatever they can.
Yep.
Yeah,
they're not winning
They got
now.
to rebuild.
I mean, yeah, they traded Bridges to the Knicks, so
I think that was the first trade between the Nets and the Knicks. Now they have all 4 Villanova former champions with Brunson, Devo, Hart, and
all about to win the championship through the power of friendship.
They ain't gonna win shit.
Nah,
they ain't winning nothing.
They're gonna have a good season.
If Julius Randle, I don't know if they're gonna keep him. I'll take him.
Hell yeah!
Wait. What you mean you'll take him? As in the Suns?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Julius? We need another fucking ball dominant.
See you later, nerd.
Wow, Julius cannot play center.
He's got the size.
He can do it.
But
Anthony Davis will have 80 points against
Mason
Julius.
Plumlee can start at center for me. I'm cool with it. Put Julius at the 4, KD at the 3, Book at the 2.
You're a madman.
Who's gonna be 1? I think Bill needs to come off the bench.
You're definitely a madman. Bill is not coming off the bench.
I hated how
I think so. Look, Book.
Why is that such a common?
It's coming. Oh, go
Book,
ahead.
Grayson Allen,
Yep.
KD, Julius Randle, Mason Plumlee.
We're gonna have to give somebody up, man.
See you later, Bradley.
Wow, you're giving up on Brad.
He got no trade
I've
clause.
been saying
The
that.
only reason why I'm not giving up on
St.
Bradley,
Louis connection.
I know, but the only reason why I'm not giving up on Bradley because he's 28, 29. KD probably got a year or two, maybe. You know what I'm saying? He probably got 3 in him, but let's say health wise, you never know. I feel like we got to keep Bradley just for future purposes. Devin ain't going nowhere. I feel like when KD's gone, Bradley would probably play better. That's why if he were to come off the bench, be a second unit leader, just like Jordan Clarkson. Russ play better off the bench.
Yeah.
I think that he'll produce better.
But I still think, Bradley's still in his prime, and I think when the team was right last year, when Grayson, Devin, and like our 4 guys, and then Nurk was rebounding, when they were all right, we were a beast.
Right.
But guys just we didn't give it enough time, and I think Vogel did not know offense enough. Kevin Young didn't do enough on the offensive enough, and that was like the issue. So now that we got Bud, and now we kept Fizdale and stuff like that, I think our team now is in a way better position. I think we're more balanced.
Right.
We kept our bench is looking good now with Plumlee, with Dunn, with we
Royce
kept Royce
O'Neal.
O'Neal. All we need is a backup point guard. Look, if we end up getting Kyle Lowry, fucking fine, I guess.
He's a score first. Like, he's a shooter. He takes stupid shots. I don't think he's not that assisting guard we need.
Well, I mean he's an old head who people going to listen to.
Yeah, but look, Ricky Rubio said he was done playing ball. He's playing again overseas. I'm like, Ricky, just come on back.
We could use
come
him.
on back and just distribute that ball for us.
Should we break the glass? Sid's a freaky episode. That wasn't a glass for sure. Campaign, if you're watching this, we had our guy Savage on a few weeks ago, and him and Cam are good friends.
Yeah.
Hey boys, shout out to my guy Savage.
Those are both the homies. Yeah,
that's my family. Cam, come back. All right,
please.
1 year deal.
Yeah.
All right, you balled out in Philly. We need the haboob. You come back. You honestly bring the flavor back from when we had 2
Hell
We need
yeah.
that. We need that. And Cam loves it here in Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
The chemistry would be right. We would be actually hype pre-game.
Fans would be lit.
Yeah.
Fans would feel like we got that 2021 vibe. You know what I'm saying? I would love for Cam to come back. He brings energy, even if he wasn't a starter. He brings that energy off the bench too.
Oh yeah, no, he's hype. Yeah, and then also he can hoop. He's been getting better every year. He balled out in Philly. So I think Cam would be a really good pickup. Denver's in trouble. I don't think they're going to be the same after losing KCP.
I think they will.
They lost KCP and Reggie Jackson, and they didn't replace him. I knew they weren't going to be the same after losing Bruce Brown.
Deron Holmes is nasty.
Deron Holmes?
Deron Holmes and that's going to be a squad. And Aaron Gordon, bro, together, that's nasty.
Hey, but they need shooting and they need defense though. Especially, I don't know. The West is hell.
And you got to think about our draft pick done right. 6'7", can't shoot, plays great defense, can finish at the rim. Who else did Budenholzer coach that was like that?
Giannis.
Yeah.
Well, that's something. We're gonna be good.
Right.
I think we're gonna be fine. All right, we're gonna do one little round table before we get up out of here. Who you got winning it next year? Early prediction.
The NBA.
Yep.
Damn.
Sheesh.
If you got to put money on it.
It's not going to be Boston.
You sure? They kept everybody.
And added who they add?
I don't know who they added, but I know they just re-signed Tillman. They still got Horford. They still got everybody.
They locked.
I don't
Tatum
know,
in.
man. I feel like I don't know, man.
You got to put money on it
right now.
Yeah. Early prediction.
It's mad early.
We'll have you back on the show and you can go back and you can change it. You know what I'm saying? Well,
oh, damn. It's not going to be the Warriors.
No.
Goddamn right it ain't.
I love my Suns too, but I tell you what, the Suns get their chemistry right. They could be very good competitors. if Minnesota gets their chemistry right, I think that they could be up there. I was rooting for them. I ain't gonna lie, they beat us, but like I like Anthony Edwards. It's hard to root against them. I think if Minnesota gets the chemistry right, Cat plays hard and aggressive and stops sitting out with 4 minutes left in the game. I think that Minnesota. I'll be doing voiceover when I watch them. When I watch them and the TV's muted, I'll be doing voiceovers. I don't know, man. Boston out the East, you really can't go against it. I think Dallas is nice, and I think that I don't know, man. It's too early.
Okay, all right. RC.
It's so early, but I'm gonna just be the hometown guy and say it's gonna take a lot of shit for Phoenix to really get there, but I think they could do it.
It's doable if they got that chemistry right.
I think they
get that mind right. Stay connected and don't be on the bench pouting. You know what I'm saying? I think that we could really build some chemistry, and if we start doing it right now, come then, you know, Katie's chilling with Drake in Toronto, like you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Devin Booker's been in the league long enough. Like it's time for him to really get his like
leadership.
Devin need to shut up Luka. He need to shut up Anthony Edwards and Shea, because Oklahoma City starting to scare me.
Oh my gosh, sorry, that might be my one out the West.
OKC
out the West.
They got Caruso for a bag of fucking chips.
Yo, what?
For Giddey?
They did.
Chicago, what the fuck you doing?
I'm kind of mad that the Suns didn't make a move on either of those.
But we can't.
Caruso,
we're so far over the apron, we can't.
But Josh Giddey ain't making nothing.
Well, at least Giddey's young. Who are we gonna trade? Fucking Eric Gordon?
Thaddeus Young. We got a bunch of.
Oh, I fucking forgot about Thaddeus Young. Don,
Nasir Little.
You think the Lakers gonna win, Don?
Nasir Little.
Nah, I did like this. Hey,
he said
we talking about with the right
Lakers,
chemistry and the
definitely
Suns get. They can.
Who's gonna win?
who you got? Real quick, who you got?
I think Dallas.
Dallas. I
Dallas.
don't believe in Luka. I don't think he can last 82 games anymore. Chewy, who you got?
OKC.
I like OKC.
I like Artie.
I gotta go with Suns, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just a hometown guy. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go to some summer league games? Me and you.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Let's go, man.
That's in Vegas.
There's no other reason to go to Vegas.
I've been wanting to go to summer league. That shit looks lit.
I've always wanted to go to. Yeah.
I'm down.
Go.
Y'all down?
Let's go.
But if I hear at any point the narrative again that the Suns, they gonna figure it out. If I start hearing that, I'm a immediately jump ship. I'm sorry, I can't hear that shit no more. Like that for a whole season, people keep saying we gonna get it, we gonna figure it out, and then all of a sudden we get to the playoffs. Oh, we gonna figure it out. It's like if you in the playoffs and you ain't figured
all right,
it out
look,
yet,
this is we got our guys locked in. They played a year together. They've been swept, so now they're gonna be more motivated. And now we have Budenholzer, who already coached Grayson Allen. He's a championship winning coach, and he knows. And he's from Arizona. He knows what the fuck. He came from the Spurs, guys.
I forgot he coached Grayson. That's right.
Yes, he did. So we good. Gibby, who you got, real quick?
Out the East, I like the Knicks, bro.
Really?
Knicks.
The Knicks seem tough this year.
Who's their big man though?
He's got the Knicks.
They still got Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell. That's right.
Yeah.
Yo, homie got paid. Isaiah.
Oh yeah, no, Isaiah's like
See, OKC?
29 a year.
That's
29 like bro, role
That is
players
crazy.
getting fucking paid, boy.
That is crazy.
29 million, 87 for 3 years.
Mitchell Robinson was a blessing for him. He got hurt and
nuts, bro.
Yeah, just for him, just to average like 8
Jeez.
points and fucking
That's
7
crazy.
boards, even though he was rebounding like a motherfucker.
he was getting hella rebounds. And them parlays was hitting because of him.
Damn.
I am very interested in seeing Clay play ball with an actual distributing point guard.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them that look to pass first but can score. Clay is gonna get some buckets this
Clay
season.
better us. It's
sounds-
gonna be a Tim Hardaway Jr. just a light skin
Scary
version.
a little bit.
Where is he? Who's he in Charlotte now?
I don't forgot. Tim is in the freaking wasteland.
He's in the
right now.
Pistons.
Yeah.
He's with the Pistons.
What'd you say?
I was saying that sounds scary. Like Clay getting distributed the ball like
Right, not-
purposefully.
Yeah.
Like because you see he be wetting it up, struggling to get the rock sometimes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you talking basketball, man. We're
man.
trying to rub off on you now.
Yeah.
It only took a year and a half. There you go. No, can you do like the?
Oh,
like
yeah, the Magic.
yeah. I'm proud of you.
Basketball.
Some
Hey, man. I got the Celtics winning. That was episode 69. If I had to put money on it, I want the Suns to win. God, I'll give you half of my shoes if the Suns win. All right, not these ones. I just bought these ones, the Dunes.
You give them to me.
Half of your shoes, that's a lot of shoes.
Kind of that's a lot of leather material. But no, once again, shout out to our guy JROB the Chief. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
We hope you have a
Great
fun,
guest.
safe tour, man.
Thank
Make
you.
a lot of memories, bro. Let the country, let anybody
Thank
who
you.
watches you become a fan of you, bro, because you're a
Thank you.
humble dude.
Mm-hmm.
Your music is now being able to fit all ages, and if you ever need to, you can always go back into that bag
Yeah.
and get into your rap shit.
I be hoping sometimes that's, you know what I'm saying, but
You should just do that just once every. Hey, anybody want a quick 16-bar battle?
I would have to get activated, you know what I'm saying? But I will say Westside Rodeo is dropping between July and August. We're going to drop an album, Westside Rodeo. So, yeah.
Fire.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yes, sir. Exclusive.
Yes, sir.
Exclusive.
Yes.
Between July and August. Nice.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yo, shout out how they can find you one more time, bro.
JROB the Chief, CHIEF is how you spell Chief.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
RC?
Calvert Productions. Hit me up on IG and TikTok.
Artie?
Artie Reeps, ARDYREAPZ. Type it into the search and see what happens.
Oh. See where the magic
Fuck
happens.
around and find
Gotta
out.
Fuck around and find out. Chewy, how can they find you, dog?
Radio Chewy, hit me up on Instagram.
You can follow our brother Gibby_Visions. Gibby, wait, what's the count?
211.
211.
Oh, growing.
He went
Damn,
straight
you
over
made it.
200.
Give him the magic. Damn. Okay.
Magic, hold on.
Let's see. Follow our brother Dom Leono again.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
A man of many talents, amazing. Even though he's a Lakers fan.
Hey, can you give me them little glitters after I say something real quick? Yeah, they had me on episode 69.
The freaky episode.
Took the glasses off.
And you said Drake won too. That's my guy. That's my guy.
69
Follow me at
gods.
DJ Aaron Michael, baby.
69
You know
gods.
what I'm saying? Do not play Not Like Us in Canada. You see what happens. Yo, like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all, man. The Queued Up Podcast, episode 69. We are out. Peace.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for the horse.